If you're a high-performing entrepreneur, executive, or business owner who's noticed that despite working harder than ever, your energy and mental clarity just aren't what they used to be, if you're experiencing afternoon crashes, struggling to maintain focus during critical decisions, or feeling like you've lost that natural drive and ambition that once came without effort, then what I'm about to share with you could completely transform how you approach your health and performance. I'm Aaron Wagley, and over the next 15 minutes, I'm going to reveal the hidden biological factor that's undermining your best efforts to stay sharp and perform at your peak, and the comprehensive system I discovered that addresses the root cause, not just the symptoms. 5 years ago, I was exactly where you might be right now. Corporate lawyer at one of the world's largest law firms, ambitious, driven, seemingly successful from the outside. But internally, I was falling apart, working 70 to 80-hour weeks, surviving on coffee and willpower, experiencing constant stress and overwhelm. Despite having everything I thought I wanted, I felt exhausted, unfocused. I'd lost that natural confidence and drive that got me there in the first place. Here's what changed everything. I stopped chasing symptoms and started optimizing the one biological system that controls everything else: testosterone production. Since then, I haven't just transformed my own life, winning the 2024 British Championship in submission grappling, completing ultramarathons, achieving levels of energy and mental clarity I never before thought possible. I've also developed a systematic approach that's helping dozens of high-performing men reclaim their peak performance. It's the same approach that's responsible for all of my clients' transformations, such as Soletta, Jordan, Ed, Sam, Scott. I'm not going to go through all of those now, but if you want to pause the screen, feel free. Let's jump right into it. What I'm about to share challenges everything the health and wellness industry has been telling you about optimization. This isn't about another diet or workout plan. It's about understanding why everything else has failed and what actually works. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you're working harder than ever, but getting diminishing returns? Like you're constantly fighting fatigue, brain fog, or a lack of motivation despite your professional success? You're not alone, and it's not your fault. Modern high-performance lifestyle has created a perfect storm for what I call biological misalignment. You're living completely out of sync with what your body actually needs to produce peak performance. Here's what's really happening. Testosterone levels have dropped 40% in the last 40 years, and it's not just affecting older men. I'm talking about driven professionals in their 40s, 30s, and even 20s. When your hormones are out of balance, particularly your testosterone, everything else suffers. Your mental clarity and decision-making ability, your energy and motivation throughout the day, your stress resilience and recovery capacity, your confidence and executive presence, your ability to maintain peak performance under pressure, literally everything. Think about your typical day, sitting at a desk for 10 plus hours, staring at a screen under blue light, surviving on convenience food, chronic stress, poor sleep, no natural light. Your body is screaming for the biological inputs it needs, but your lifestyle is providing the exact opposite. You can follow all of the productivity hacks in the world, but if your biology isn't optimized, you're fighting an uphill battle every single day. This is where most high performers get it wrong. They try to optimize individual variables. Maybe they start going to the gym, or try a new diet, or buy a sleep tracker, but they're missing the bigger picture. What I discovered through years of experimentation is this: your body won't produce high testosterone if your lifestyle doesn't demand it. Remember, the body provides what the conditions demand. When was the last time you truly analysed the conditions you are providing your body? Here's an example. I tried everything: veganism, keto, animal-based diets, every biohacking device on the market, every supplement protocol. Some things did help a little, but nothing created the transformation I was looking for. That's when I realised something profound. All the protocols within these philosophies that actually worked were doing so because they supported one common underlying system: testosterone optimization. But none of them were doing it completely or comprehensively. So I stopped looking at separate health approaches and started building an integrated system designed to optimize one thing: your testosterone foundation for peak performance. The result? What I call the House of High Testosterone, a comprehensive system that doesn't just improve energy or focus, but optimizes the biological foundation that controls everything else. Let me walk you through exactly how this works. The foundation: mindset, lifestyle, and environment. Before we touch on any optimization protocol, we need to ensure your life actually demands high testosterone production. Your body is efficient, it won't produce what it doesn't need. This means living with purpose, taking calculated risks, pursuing challenges outside of your comfort zone. If your life outside work is comfortable and predictable, your body has no reason biologically to maintain the hormones of a high performer. Then we have the 5 pillars. Pillar number 1, training. Forget the endless cardio that's burning you out further. High performers need training that stimulates testosterone production without unnecessary stress. This means 3 resistance sessions per week, focusing on big compound movements, heavy weights, low reps, requiring big mechanical stress to trigger that testosterone production. We're also going to do 1 sprint session a week to further trigger hormone production. These are sessions which are 60 minutes maximum with full recovery in between. This isn't really about fitness, it's about sending the signal to your body that it needs to be strong, resilient, and powerful. Pillar number 2, nutrition. The nutrition approach is based on providing what your body actually needs for hormone production. Animal-based proteins for complete amino acid profiles and hormone building blocks. Saturated fat as the raw materials for steroid hormone synthesis, strategic carbohydrates to fuel high performance without inflammatory stress, and specific micronutrients, zinc, vitamin D, vitamin C, B vitamins, everything your body needs to function optimally. We're not counting calories or following arbitrary restrictions, we're optimizing the raw materials your body needs to produce peak performance naturally. Pillar number 3, sleep. Quality sleep isn't just about feeling rested, it's where 70% of your testosterone production happens. 8 to 9 hours of sleep with at least 90 minutes before midnight. This is when slow wave sleep dominates. Complete darkness and cool temperatures for optimal hormone release. Circadian rhythm alignment through strategic light exposure. Most high performers are missing the critical slow wave sleep phases where testosterone production peaks. This alone can account for a 15% drop in hormone levels. Pillar number 4, stress management. You can't eliminate stress from high performance, but you can transform how your body responds to it. Breathwork protocols to activate parasympathetic recovery. Strategic walking breaks to reset cortisol rhythms throughout the day. Recovery practices that actually restore rather than just distract. Managing the testosterone-cortisol relationship for sustained performance. The goal isn't stress elimination, it's stress optimization, using stress as a stimulus for growth rather than a source of depletion. And pillar number 5, light and temperature exposure. Using natural stimuli to optimize your body's internal clock and hormone timing. Morning sunlight exposure within 30 minutes of waking. Blue light blocking in the evening to support melatonin production. Strategic cold exposure to boost testosterone and mental clarity. Heat therapy for recovery and growth hormone release. Your circadian rhythm controls when every hormone is produced. When it's optimized, your body produces testosterone when you need it, cortisol when it's beneficial, and recovery hormones when you sleep. Here's the critical insight. Each pillar supports the other. Better training improves sleep quality. Optimized nutrition means better training. Proper light exposure improves everything from sleep to training to your body's ability to digest and utilize the nutrition you're giving it. When all 5 pillars are working together, supported by a foundation that demands peak performance, you'll create what I call biological coherence, your lifestyle and biology working in perfect alignment. Now I know what you're thinking. This sounds comprehensive, but I barely have time for what I'm doing now. That's exactly why this system works for high performance. It's not about adding more to your plate, it's about making what you're already doing more effective. The training, 4 hours per week maximum. The nutrition, no calorie counting, no complex prep. The sleep optimization, better quality in the same window. The stress protocols integrated into your existing workday. Most clients see significant improvements in the first 2 to 3 weeks from just implementing the foundation and 1 pillar. Full transformation with all of the pillars over 90 days, and you've reclaimed your peak performance and even more. Incorporating all 5 pillars and the foundation over 90 days means you reclaim your peak performance in full and achieve even greater levels of performance that you didn't even know was possible before. This isn't about becoming a health fanatic, it's about strategic optimization that fits into your existing high performance lifestyle, while amplifying everything else that you're working toward. Like we touched upon briefly earlier, let me now share what happens when successful professionals implement this system. Jordan, 31-year-old real estate entrepreneur, transitioned from employee to building his own firm while implementing our system. Within 90 days, his energy increased dramatically, cognitive performance sharpened, and he reported feeling better than he did in his 20s, all while scaling a new business. Saletta, 26-year-old finance executive, needed to optimize for both demanding office performance and competitive boxing training. The integrated approach allowed him to excel in both arenas, exceeding his professional targets, all while winning his amateur bout decisively. The pattern is consistent across executives, entrepreneurs, and high-level professionals. 2 to 3 times increases in sustained energy levels, dramatic improvements in mental clarity and decision-making, enhanced stress resilience and recovery capacity, renewed confidence and executive presence, better performance in all areas of life, professional, physical, personal, mental, spiritual. These aren't temporary improvements. Clients report continued enhancements for months and years later because we're optimizing the biological foundation rather than applying band-aid solutions. The challenge is that developing this expertise takes time high performers don't have. I spent 3 years experimenting, testing, and refining this approach. Your business needs your focus now. Your family needs you present and energized now. You can't afford to spend years figuring this out through trial and error. That's why I work directly with a select group of high-performing professionals who are serious about this level of optimization. This isn't about generic health coaching or cookie-cutter programs. This is about implementing a personalized version of this system that integrates seamlessly with your existing high-performance lifestyle. Whether you're running a startup, managing a trading desk, leading a sales organization, or building a real estate empire, the principles remain the same, but the implementation adapts to your specific demands and constraints. Look, this approach isn't for everyone. I specifically work with professionals who are already successful but know they're operating below their biological potential, who understand that exceptional results require comprehensive approaches, who are willing to make strategic changes rather than looking for magic pills, who value long-term optimization over quick fixes, and who are committed to becoming the most powerful version of themselves. If this describes you, I want to invite you to explore working together through a strategy session. During this conversation, we will analyze your current situation and identify what's limiting your performance. We'll map out how this system could be customized for your specific lifestyle. We'll determine if you're ready for this level of transformation, and we will show you exactly what's possible when you align your biology with your ambitions. Look, you've got 2 choices right now. You can continue pushing through with willpower, accepting that declining energy and focus are just part of high performance, or you can take one conversation to discover what's actually possible when you stop fighting your biology and start optimizing it. If you're ready to explore this, click the link below, fill out a quick form, and we'll see if this is something for you. Or not. Equally, that's fine. We put out content and insights daily for you to utilize. However, if you want to speedrun this process or are interested about learning more, I invite you again to book a free call with us. The link's down below. I'll leave you with this. Your peak performance isn't behind you. It's waiting for the right biological foundation to finally support it. The question is, are you ready to build that foundation? Let's go.